Hello mathematicians, Mrs. Dahl here with another Math Minutes. All right, today we're going to practice addition. So get a writing tool like a pencil and a piece of paper or a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker ready so that you can practice addition with me. Look at the word I have here, addition. The first part of the word is add, and here's an addition symbol or adding symbol right there. That's a plus. A plus looks like this. And when you see that, it means we're putting two groups of things together and seeing how much we have all together. So we're getting more of something when we're adding. It's kind of like if I gave you something and somebody else gave you something, you're getting two different groups of things from two different people. And so you have more. All right, let's take a look at our tens frame here. And let's use some cubes to practice with adding. So I have some red cubes and some blue cubes so that we can know we have two different groups of things. All right, remember, write along with me on your board or your piece of paper for practice. All right, let's go ahead and put some red ones on and some blue ones on. There we go. So I know that a whole section in a tens frame is 5. So I know that altogether I have 5, but let's go ahead and make an addition sentence. I have 1, 2, 3 red. So go ahead and write along with me. 3 red plus 1, 2, 2 blue altogether equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cubes. So if we were to use a number bond to represent this picture, remember a number bond is 3 circles. And the reason it's 3 circles is because we have 2 parts. Here's one part and another part that go together to make a whole. And a whole is how much we have all together. So I have 3 in one part. Those are my red ones. And I have 2 in another part. Those are my blue cubes. And we figured out by looking at our tens frame and counting them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that all together that equals 5. So that's our whole. See, 3 and 2 go together to make 5, just like it shows here on our tens frame. All right, let's keep practicing. So go ahead and erase your board or find a different spot on your paper to write. And I'll erase the numbers in our number bond so we can do another one. Let's do a bigger number since you're so smart. All right, let's practice with what we have here. Let's count how many red cubes we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 red cubes, so I'm going to write that here in my addition sentence. I'm also going to write it into my number bond in one of the parts. It's not how many we have all together, it's just one part. We have 5 red. Let's count how many blue we have, how many we have in our other part. 1, 2, 3. So we're adding 5 red plus 3 blue, and we'll put that over here in our number bond in the other part. 5 red plus 3 blue, and that goes together, and we're going to figure out how much that equals or makes all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. 5 and 3 go together to make 8. All right, let's try another one. So go ahead and erase or find a different spot on your white or on your paper to write a new number sentence and a new number bond. And remember, you don't have to write a number bond the same way I did. You could write it sideways, up and down like this. or the other way. The only thing is it just needs two parts that go together. See my lines connecting together to the whole, and that is it. You could even draw a part whole mat, and that looks like this. Two parts and the whole. You do it however you like. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. All right, if you think you know what I'm doing, go ahead and start writing it on your board or your paper. All right, let's take a look. I've got two red cubes. I'm gonna put that into my number bond, 2 red cubes. And let's count how many blue, how many we have in our other part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 blue cubes. So one of our parts is red, the other part is blue. We have 2 red, 8 blue. Let's see how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Oh, whoops, I should have known that without counting. Do you know why? Yeah, this is a tens frame, so I know if it's full, it has 10. Exactly. All right, so 10 is our whole. I'm going to put that into our number bond. 2 and 8 go together to make 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10. All right, and don't forget, you can write it the other way too. The parts can be switched around. So instead of saying 2 and 8, you could also write 8 and 2. It's the same thing. I'm going to erase the colors over here because I'm not changing that. I'm just showing you that it doesn't matter which one the parts are in. They could be switched around because it still makes 10. Whether I have 2 and 8, or if I had 8 and 2, it still makes 10. So you can switch around the parts in a number bond, but you can't change the whole because it's always going to stay the same even when you switch the parts. Awesome work today, mathematicians, practicing addition. We used a tens frame. We made number sentences. We did a number bond. All of those things to help us practice adding. Keep practicing at home. And if you liked this video, if it helped you as a math learner, go ahead and click that like button.